Hello, I'm Gary Motteram and I'm the course unit leader for the evaluation and design of educational courseware. I'm one of the tutors on the MA in Educational Technology in TESOL, but also work on a number of the course units in the MA DTCE as well. This course unit is fundamentally about the design and development of different kinds of courseware using modern methods for web design. So it's a mixture of web design using a content management system, but also looking at how to design both effective tasks within courseware and courseware itself. So it gives you a number of different skills. It gives you some what we might describe as code literacy. It enables you to get an understanding of how modern web page design works. It also thinks about issues of content, and content in this case is educational content. So we have to consider a number of elements of educational theory to be able to design effective courseware. So we get you to think about different aspects of educational theory. And we look at evaluation frameworks so that you can also both evaluate other people's material, which you may want to use, but at the same time you use that as a framework for actually thinking about what you're doing yourself. So it brings together a number of elements. It brings together, as I say, web design, design in general issues in design, so an understanding of human-computer interaction, for example, as well as sort of psychological issues, particularly educational psychology issues, along with the specifics of how web pages should look, what fonts to use, how to insert media, and so on and so forth. So it uses WordPress as its content management system. WordPress was originally designed simply as a blog, but has more recently, in the last few years, become quite a significant player in hosting web pages. And as you get into looking at the way that the materials that we develop work, and you look around the web, you'll see increasingly the number of web pages that are actually designed using a tool like WordPress. It's becoming pretty important, and an awful lot of the web pages that are delivered on the web these days are actually delivered via WordPress. So it's a pretty significant piece of software. I mean, one of the advantages of it is it's open source, so you can use it anywhere. It doesn't necessarily cost you that much to actually create your own space. You need a server space, you need to download the software and use it. And you can do a number of things with it that you can't do with the actual implementations that you find directly on the web. And we'll go into that in a bit more detail later on in the course unit. So the course works by having material that's developed in Blackboard. It has a kind of script that you'll have been working through, and you now see me as part of that script. So there are a number of tasks and activities that are set each week. Some of them are readings, some of them are discussions, some of them are just simply tasks to think about and reflect on and maybe make a few comments into the forum. So we've got a couple of tasks in the first unit that's like that. And later on, obviously, there will be tasks around the development of web pages as well. And we use three main technologies. We use Blackboard 9, where you're at now. We use a wiki, and we use a wiki as what I describe as a knowledge base to build understanding of issues particularly in evaluation and design, and also educational issues like the psychological aspect of our understanding of learning and the processes of learning. We use a WordPress blog to deliver the core development materials, just to act as an illustration of how it works, and we look at quite a lot of other materials that have been designed by previous course participants. We then also we focus on looking at tasks specifically as part of the course. So the way the course works as it's described in the material, there are 2 weeks of general general overview of educational ideas and issues, particularly around evaluation. We then look at task, we then look at developing materials, and then towards the end of the course unit we bring you back together and get you thinking about the material that you want to design and thinking about how you're going to justify that using educational theory and ideas from teaching and learning. So we're now in the initial unit, and hopefully you're getting used to how the different tools work. If you have any problems, you can either email me, you'll find my email on the introductory pages, or you can, if you see me on Skype, I'm Gary Motteram on Skype, all one word. So if you search for me and link me in and I'm online, I'm quite happy to be approached. If you text message me first to check I'm not busy doing something else, and then if I've got time I'll respond, or I'll make an appointment to talk to you. And later on in the course unit we'll also have some more synchronous meetings where we can discuss topics and issues that come out from the course, but we'll talk about the times for those a bit later on. So I hope you enjoy the course, and if you have any issues or difficulties, please don't hesitate to contact me. I try and make myself available as much as I can, but I'm not available 24/7. Okay, I look forward to working with you.